In the animal kingdom, no mammal is known for having a more strong, robust, and developed back as the seal. All right, guys, real quick before we teach you how to blow up that back here today, what we must remember as men is the importance of paying attention to our hormones. Now, testosterone, yes, we all know, is the primary driver of growth factor for us in the gym, but it's also important for us to, as men, make sure we're blunting the negative effects of estrogen. And what we've done here at Critical Bench, we've partnered with AS Research to formulate the 100% Herbal all-natural supplement T-Drive, which is going to maximize your testosterone while blunting the negative effects of estrogen. So check it out in the pinned comment below. T-Drive, guys, let's get into today's video. All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about blowing up the back using the one exercise, probably the most underrated exercise that I see very rarely done in the gym, and it's called a seal row. And why it's called a seal row, I don't really know the background story behind that, but that was the hook at the beginning, obviously, guys, is the seal row, because we're laying here on our flat stomach. But the seal row, in my opinion, it's great because number one, you don't have to stabilize anything. When we do bent over rows, when we do one arm dumbbell rows, we have the stabilization factor. So a lot of times we're not getting everything out of the back because we're too focused on stabilizing the rest of our body. And what I like about having the bench here, so the setup is gonna be, I'm gonna be chest down on the pad. And my intention is gonna be, as I'm rolling up, I wanna think about driving my chest down. So I'm almost creating a force, counter force with the chest and the pad. The harder that I can think about driving my chest down, the more force I'm gonna be able to create in pulling with my back. So I got a set of light dumbbells here. You can do this exercise with a barbell. What you will notice with a barbell is you're gonna get blocked by the pad here. So using dumbbells, you're able to row all the way up to the top. So chest secured, like I said, really focus on driving down, rowing up here to the top. Now, what's great about doing the dumbbells as well is you can change the angle at which you're rowing. So you want to do more of a lat focus, keep those elbows nice and tight to your sides here. You want to do more of an upper back, maybe rear delt focus on driving and flaring those elbows out as you row to the top. You want to get a little bit of the biceps involved in the movement, do an underhand grip, row up here, targeting and hitting those lower lats. But the key is, guys, obviously making sure that you give yourself enough distance. So what we've done here is we've got two 45-pound plates to elevate the bench off the floor. So make sure you get a full stretch down at the bottom. You don't want to be blocked by the floor. But then the key is, like I said, driving that chest down into the pad, creating that force, counter force. So use the bench, use it as a pad, use it as a chest pad. Make sure you create enough distance here, and then play with the angles, right? Play with, this feels my lats, this hits my upper back, this hits my mid back, this hits my biceps. So a lot of different variations. You can get 4 or 5 different types of seal rows that you can cycle in throughout the weeks. But it's not going to replace your deadlifts. It's not going to replace your pull-ups. You still need to keep all the staples in there. But great addition, whether you're training at home, training at the gym. With just a different variation of what most would consider a chest-supported row. In my opinion, guys, one of the best exercises for your back. Once again, because you're not having to stabilize, you can work with the pad and you can create different angles to target different parts of your back. So seal row, guys, let's get after it. But remember that building your greatest physique is not just about what you're doing in the gym. Make sure you're paying attention to those hormones. So check out T-Drive down in the pinned comment below. But Coach Frank at the Compound, we love you guys. We'll see you in the next one.